All right, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, just announced today, Tom Aspinall, first heavyweight title defense officially against Ciryl Gane. Got some mixed feelings about this one. In some respects, I think this fight could be awesome, and at the same time, somewhat of a wash. Let's get into this quick breakdown. All right, first, let's talk about Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is officially the UFC heavyweight champ now. Little torn on the Jon Jones situation. On one hand, I think he's done enough in his career to do whatever the hell he wants. On the other hand, I feel like he should have fought Tom Aspinall, and it sure looked like he ducked him. And it looked like he ducked Francis Ngannou as well. But not going to get into that. Let's stick to the breakdown. So Tom Aspinall is actually a great UFC heavyweight champ. He is a great representation of what a heavyweight mixed martial artist should be. He's well-rounded, skilled both standing and on the ground. He's big, he's fast, he's explosive, he's young. I can see Tom Aspinall reigning for a long time. If he does the right things, if he keeps his head about him, if he keeps improving, because damn, he's an impressive fighter. So a lot of pros with Tom Aspinall. Some of the cons, maybe the level of competition, maybe the experience, but that's going to increase with time. Quickly moving on to Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane's one of the best strikers in the UFC. He's an absurdly quick heavyweight. Moves like a welterweight. I would say super athlete. Tom is a super athlete as well, but I think Ciryl Gane is more agile. I think he's more dynamic. I think he's more fluid. Very, very impressive heavyweight, specifically the movement and athletic ability. Creative striking. Ciryl Gane is technical and not afraid to get out of the box, be playful in fights, find openings, be creative, like I said. His ground game definitely is lacking. I don't think it's the worst for a heavyweight. I mean, I've seen Ciryl Gane tap guys out like with leg locks, heel hooks. You've seen him apply chokes, get wins with submissions. But if he does have a weak spot, it's for sure his ground game. I don't think it's anywhere near his stand-up. And that was evident in that Jon Jones fight. Jon kind of just steamrolled him. Part of that could have been the nerves and being too caught up in the moment, because it looked like Ciryl Gane completely froze up. And I stand by this. I remember when Jon Jones applied the choke. Your average fan has not been in any kind of choke like that, any kind of guillotine. And basically, if I recall, it was like a standing guillotine. Let me tell you something. When somebody applies that to you properly, have the right leverages, it's not enjoyable. It feels like your neck is going to break. Your windpipe is going to break. You can't breathe. You're getting like crushed, neck bent, and suffocated at the same time. It sucks. If you don't tuck your chin, if you don't get your fingers in there, if you don't start that defense before it gets applied, because that's the key. You have to be savvy enough in grappling, submission grappling, to sense something, to feel something coming on, and you counter it in real time. I saw that choke coming a mile away. Ciryl Gane, for whatever reason, did not. Neck all out there, got choked out. Which brings me into the matchup. See, Ciryl Gane has a massive vulnerability against Tom Aspinall. It's called grappling and the ground. Where the fight's going to be competitive is on the feet. I believe they both can knock each other out. I think Tom Aspinall has more knockout power. That's just me. Has better hands than Ciryl Gane. But Ciryl Gane is not too far behind as far as the stopping power, the ability to hurt somebody with strikes. He may not one-shot people, but that dude hurts you when he punches you. As far as the overall striking game, I'm going to give it to Ciryl Gane. I think he's more diverse. I think he has more of a mixed bag of tricks on the feet. To me, Tom Aspinall has better boxing. Who's stronger? I think it's close. Probably going to lean towards Tom Aspinall. Who's a better overall athlete? I'm going to say Ciryl Gane. Cardio and conditioning. I mean, we've seen Ciryl Gane go to distance. Not so much with Tom Aspinall, unless I'm mistaken. But I think most of his wins are early finishes. So that's kind of a question mark with him. Maybe that's something that Ciryl Gane could exploit. So for now, I'm going to give the cardio and conditioning to Ciryl Gane. Fight IQ, I'm going to go Tom Aspinall. Keys to victory? Well, I mean, Ciryl Gane has to keep this fight on the feet. If the fight hits the mat or if Tom Aspinall gets a hold of him, might not be a good night for him. I'm not sure if Ciryl Gane has the skill to stop Tom Aspinall takedowns or to get back up off the ground if he does get taken down. And if his back is to the mat, he's just going to get abused. Tom Aspinall, in my opinion, is a lot better than Ciryl Gane on the mat. So yeah, Ciryl Gane has to circle, keep his back off against the cage, keep the fight in the center, manage distance, use his kicks, rangy attacks, and just pick Tom Aspinall apart on the outside as best as he can, in and out style. Pretty much what he does. Tom Aspinall has to close the distance, get within boxing range. I think he's going to be most effective on the inside in the pocket. I think he has better hands than Ciryl Gane. I suspect better inside closer quarters. He has to be careful with chasing Ciryl Gane. Don't chase the takedown because he's going to get chopped up by Ciryl Gane. The key is cut off, corner, don't chase. I think as far as these guys connecting and landing, who's going to do more damage? I think it's going to be Tom Aspinall. So he has to get within range to land something and make it count. And of course, mix up those attacks. Got to go for takedowns, whether it be clenching up, going for trips. If you can single leg Ciryl Gane, body lock, throw him down, hip toss, whatever. Get your hands on Ciryl Gane, make him work, make him grapple, implement your superior grappling and ground game. If Tom does that, I think he has this fight in the bag. Now I'm going to make a pick. I have to go with the more well-rounded fighter. That's going to be Tom Aspinall. I think Ciryl Gane could certainly win this fight in a shocking manner. I think he can stop Tom Aspinall with strikes. I'm going Tom Aspinall 60-40. I think this is a good fight. It could be competitive depending how it goes. But Tom's got a very well-rounded game. And I think that's what's going to get him the W. He can potentially beat Ciryl Gane at his own game in striking. And he certainly, in my opinion, could beat him in grappling. So I got to go with Tom Aspinall for the win. I think at some point, this will become a grappling matter. And I think Tom Aspinall is going to dominate, potentially catch Ciryl Gane in a submission, maybe in the third round, fourth round. We'll see. What's another interesting aspect of this fight is the striking, because both of these guys could blitz. Tom Aspinall very explosive when he decides to attack with a punching combination quite well, in a scary manner actually. And Ciryl Gane is blazing fast for his size, has that karate blitzing style, in and out. Going to be interesting on the feet. Speaking strictly on who has the edge in striking, I got to go Ciryl Gane. And it's the same reason I'm picking Tom Aspinall to win. It's the well-roundedness. I feel like Ciryl Gane has more to offer on the feet, more tricks and more tools. But guys, let me know in the comment section, who do you have winning this fight? I'm going with Tom Aspinall. Would love to read your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening or watching the video. Truly appreciate the support as always. Like the video, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, my friends. Later.